Assalamu alaikum and hello and good day wherever you are tuning in from. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Manuel going live in another episode of Path to Success. This is actually the 150th episode. It's a landmark. I have got my co-host and myself as well as a distinguished guest as well. So before I start the session, let me just give some introduction about myself. Manuel was born and raised in Bangladesh, but studied, lived, and worked in Germany and Australia as well. Working here in Melbourne, Australia in a financial institution. Uh, Apart from that, I am also a husband, father of a baby girl, and a proud digital business owner and mentor. So I help people learn how to use various social media space and be able to run a digital business from anywhere in the world. So as usual, I've got my co-host, Brother Amin from Sydney, Sister Asma from Montreal, Canada, and guest Sister Fauzia from Ontario, Canada. So without further ado, I'll now hand it over to Brother Amin and then I will take it from there. So Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing today?
Walaikum salam, alhamdulillah,
It's
and
been a
good
while.
morning.
We have
It's
been
been a
out of
while, yes,
this.
and you mentioned that it's the 150th
Yeah.
session of these, so it's been a long time, and we took a break, a few weeks break
Yeah.
as well, due to unavoidable circumstances. But it feels great to be back, talking to people, But behind the scenes, we've been helping lots of people, thousands
Yeah.
of people, as part of our global community as well. So it certainly feels really, really good to be back. So for those who don't know me, my name is Amin. I'm originally from Sri Lanka. Living in Sydney for last almost 13 years with my family. My wife Xenia and I are both accountants by profession. We work full time, and also we run our digital business on the side as a side hustle, with an intention to retire a bit early, inshallah. So, and then we've got two grown up kids, both in university. So, we are kind of planning to, launch our retiring years by touring and, visiting other countries and things of that hope, inshallah. So, without further ado, I would like to invite one of our newest co-hosts, Sister Asma, all the way from Canada. Assalamu alaikum, sister. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you for having me. My name is Asmau, and I live in Canada, original from Benin, and I'm a legal professional. And yes, I love running my business outside because I know aside the 9 to 5, there is still more to get from this life. So I'm so happy to be here, and we are going to share some stuff with you guys. So stay with us.
Okay, then we move on to Sister Fauzia, who's a special guest today, who's joining again from Canada as well. So thank you for your time, Sister Fauzia. Please give us a short introduction of yourself and let us know, what brought you into doing joining our global business.
Sure. First of all, I would like to congratulate you on conducting 150 episodes of Path to Success series successfully. And may Allah continue doing it for in the future, inshallah. So thank you for inviting me. It's an honor for me to be the part of such a prestigious platform. And I would like to introduce myself. My name is Fozia. I'm mom of four, living in Ontario, Canada. And by qualification, I'm MBA, and my major was finance. I'm originally from Karachi, Pakistan, and after completing my degree, I started teaching in an institute. But for some reason, I quit my job and I started home tutoring business that I run for 17 years successfully. And last year, I came in Canada and with my youngest son, and then I was looking for some online one actually. Then I just was scrolling on Facebook, on social media platforms. So I found about this business, and I did my some research, and then I hopped into the business. And since then, I'm doing it and thoroughly enjoying it.
Thank you,
Definitely.
Sister Fauzia.
Definitely.
Over to you, Brother Man.
Yeah, thanks a lot for your insights. 17 years of home tutoring. That's good,
Yep.
sister. So you do have some online experience. So just a bit of my history as well. So you have the experience of working online and earning. So I also during my PhD, I used to work a lot many hours, and it was like overwhelming weekends. national holidays, I had to work. It's not usual 9 to 5. So I was also looking for something
Mm-hmm.
online. So
Mm.
during this time, I was working as a freelancer. I had the idea of earning online during that time, but not obviously a business, because it's still it's there is a lot of it's not as flexible. Even freelancing or the things that potentially you have done, that's not as flexible. Now then we came across this business after my graduation, where I learned that how you could actually use the social media in a halal way to run your own business without you having to do a lot of things and invent the whole wheel yourself. So because most of the time people think about business, they just think it and they can't think it. That's like, because it involves a lot of work and they just stop. Or most of the business often also requires a huge investment. Okay, so
Mm.
and something is not flexible. Now when we want to start something on the side that is in our own terms during our flexible time, when we anyways in today's world just scroll our news feed, because people spend 2 to 3 hours on average anyways for Facebook or
Yeah.
social media doing basically nothing productive. So we have learned to use those time to run our business, because there is a huge back-end team that is doing all the
Mm.
most heavy lifting.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is sort of my why. And this business actually helped me when I was in my home country, because after starting the business, I was 3.5 years in my home country, Bangladesh. My baby was born. I was able to take care of the baby during that time, and as the baby grew a little bit, I mean, little bit older, so I then came back to Australia because I was a permanent resident, so I am now able to do it here. And if it was not an online business, it was not possible as well, because if it would have been an offline business, I had to shut down in Australia, go back there and start a new business, and then shut down there and then come here. So since it was online, so it was portable, it is global, it is still running throughout the whole time, and I had significant income when I was back home. I didn't actually need to look for jobs, and I was not also looking strongly to enter a job during that time as well, just because I know that I'd come back, and I did not want to commit somewhere where it would be then difficult to quit. So if I enter somewhere, so it is possible to have a significant income during that time. So this business also helped me significantly. Then after coming back to Australia, I was able to change my profession because I didn't want to go back to academia. So the experience that I've gained, so as you know that I've said that this is the 150th episode, so it's like talking with people, interacting with people, building relationship, and also a bit of freelancing experience. So those has helped me to build a different career in the financial institution industry. So I was able to use the skill and this idea to went to the industry where I now interact with people, with clients, customers, or for the financial institution I work. So now it was, as I said, it was again possible just because I gained this skill working people remotely and online and this. So that's my story. Now I'll hand it over to Brother Amin, also share a little bit of your story, and then Sister Asma and Sister Zia as well. Okay.
Thanks, Brother Meinl. I think it's a lot of people started realizing the importance of having a side hustle when COVID happened, right? So COVID happened almost 3, 4 years ago, but our global business platform was there even before. So when I first joined, there was only about 9,000 people in our global community, and all of a sudden, when COVID happened, people started losing their jobs. People, when they became unable to go to their shops, open it for the public, and things like that, and we were forced to stay indoors. That's when people realized, oh, the internet is the only thing that was open 24/7, had no restrictions. We could do business as usual on the internet, right? Then it started exploding, and then we've seen, over 200,000 people in our global community as we speak right now. So internet, no doubt, is the way people will do business, and it's an amazing marketplace. Billions and billions of people use of internet. So if you are not doing a side hustle or a business on the internet, you are more than likely to be left behind. So, plus, who doesn't like an additional source of income, right? It may not be a tens of thousands of dollars at the start, but then even if you can earn $500 per month from a side hustle and then start expanding it slowly, then at the end of the day, you would have grown your business to be the only way of earning income. We've seen thousands of people basically retiring from their normal jobs and taking into the online space full time. And it gives you a lot of flexibility when you, as you said, Brother Manuel, you can take your business with you wherever you go. It's on a smartphone. If you have a laptop, if you had internet connectivity, you can basically run your business from anywhere in the world, right? That's the sort of flexibility that an online business offers you. So I was very, very, I'm an accountant. I don't know about sales stuff. I did not know about marketing. I did not know that the fact that you can use social media to earn. So because and when I first came across this opportunity, I was like a complete stranger to all this. But then I learned how you can leverage the internet to make a living. Of course, there's thousands and thousands, if not millions, of people who don't know about the potential of the internet and who are scared to start an online business, but they because they think, oh, I have to invest my lifetime savings into a business in order to start. No, it's not like that. You can invest fraction of your savings to start a business from scratch, start as a small startup and then expand it to the level that you want to. At the end of the day, I just have to tell the people that we are not in a business where we basically invest some money somewhere and then just wait doing nothing and you get income in your bank account. No, it's not like that. We put effort, we grow the business, we put the commitment in, and then we reap the benefit, and we support each other as a global team. So anyone who's wanting to do that, um, still skeptic and scared, my only statement to them is jump in and attend one of our webinars, watch it, understand it, and get more information from us and make the decisions. We put everything in front of those who want to start an online business. It doesn't matter whether they know about online stuff, marketing stuff, or not. We are here to help. So that's the one thing I can assure that whoever is watching us and still waiting, sitting on the fence, not knowing that whether they should start or not. So that's my bit. Over to you, Sister Asma, for your experiences about the business so far. Then we'll move on to Sister Fauzia as well.
Thank you so much. You. So, like some of them of our viewers already know, I started this business because, first of all, I wasn't even looking for a business, just a reality shutdown in, like you said, in COVID-19. I think COVID-19 has helped a lot of people to take conscience of like having one source of income is no more the best way to live nowadays. And also for people to also see the potential that social media has. Okay, we are billions of people all over the world, and I'm sure at least half of them are on social media, meaning this platform has a huge potential. Well, I started this business because when COVID-19 shut down, I couldn't work. I was looking for something aside. I was even looking for another job to do online until I stumbled onto that business opportunity. And like you said, there will always be skepticism. There will always be doubts. There will always be fear, and it's normal. Those things are normal because you don't know what you are diving into. You know nothing about it, and it's normal to be skeptical. It's normal to be afraid, and it's normal to have doubts. But what is not normal is to not be informed, to not be open to learn. That's where I have a problem with so many people, because they'll say, "Oh, does this business work? Is it even legit?" But they don't even take at least 1 hour of their time to go through the information. I mean, if you want to change something, you have to be able to go through the information. And some of them, when you send them the information, they will come back and ask you, I just want an answer, a direct answer. Be clear with me. But do you know how many inquiries we get per day? It's a lot, right? It's a lot. That's why we put a procedure to guide you through all the information. We are encouraging people to go and see with their own eyes the information, right? So people will not come, oh, I didn't understand this, I haven't seen it, you haven't talked about it, because human being mind can be sometimes full and limited sometimes, because you have things you are thinking about. So it happened that even when you want to sit down with someone, explain everything to them, you miss some useful information. That's why we've put together the webinar that people need to watch. You need to watch that webinar to know what we are offering, and the webinar is free of charge. Now if you finish to watch the webinar and you want to go ahead and get access to all the details, we have that info pack. The info pack is magical. It's 149 USD, and we make it refundable within 30 days. People will come back and ask, is it true that it's refundable? But it's written there in a bold way that it's refundable within 30 days if it's not for you. Okay, so guys, you are looking for something outside. You are a parent, a working parent, you are a professional, you are a student, are you a go-getter, and you want to have something aside your daily activity. I think this must be checked out, because that my journey, when I saw the opportunity, I watched the webinar the same day, I took my info pack the same day, because I want to know what it's all about. I want to see the opportunity there and better understand what the business is offering. And I think brother Mainul and I mean, you have already covered what our business offer, so there is no need for me to like repeat it again. But I would just tell anyone out there, please, when you come to us, we give you all the information. Be patient, okay? Be patient, because be patient and take some time to go through the information. Because let me tell you something. If this business is not a legit business, okay, we will be rushing you, not the otherwise. In the business, where people want to scam you, they will be rushing you, right? But here we take some time, we give you time, go through it. We are not putting any pressure. And like you said, this business is does sure require investment, require some effort as well. But everything you need, let me tell you again, let me repeat it again. Everything you need to start your own online business is what we provide for you. Okay? The only thing you need to bring on the table here is your willingness to make more, your willingness to put some effort and investment to make the business works for you. And yes, we said we have a mentorship. Yes, we are going to help you, but you also have to put some effort, right? Because we both have responsibility. You have responsibility, we have responsibility. So when we work together, definitely we will succeed, and you will get to see results. People who are getting making 5 figure monthly, right? Yes, but it didn't start that way, right? I've been in this business since 2020. I started making 3 figure, 4 figure. It's growing. Now I'm going to 6 figure. So that's how it goes. So you need to put effort, investment, and definitely some time, and you will see results. So I'm encouraging everyone out there to just like give it a try, and you will see. Okay, and make an informed decision. So I will let Sister Fauzia tell us a little bit about her journey so far.
Sure, Sister Asma. It's a pleasure that I am sitting with such a seasoned business owner here. I'm relatively new in the business, as I told you before, and my journey is I last year I came in Canada, so I was with my son. He was just 2 years old then. So
Okay.
I was looking for any online work because I did not want to leave my son at the daycare or with the relatives, or so it was quite difficult for me to start from the scratch and and I wanted to give the maximum time to my son and the family. So that was the main reason behind this. Unfortunately, I believe in that there is some everything happens for a reason. I don't know. I was just scrolling as I don't scroll much on social media. I'm quite um, shy in a way that I don't like being watching videos and all. So suddenly I was just looking at the scrolling it. I just found it. So I thought that there is something that Allah has shown me. So there has to be a reason. So I just I found the sign. So that clicked me basically. So when I joined, I did my research. I for a while for a month that would be just 1 month. I wasn't skeptical, though I know that there are scams in the online.
Mm-hmm.
But the way the way the lady through which I was connected with, she something was there, something was resonating with her life from me. So it was that I connected so much, so that I just grabbed the opportunity, I would say, and then and I joined it. So since then, the main thing I'm enjoying in this business is that the friendship which we are having, the community support that we are having, the mentoring and coach is there whenever we have a problem, yeah, or we are struggling in the business. Since my journey is not that easy from the beginning, I've been restricted from my social account. I've been banned even, and the things are not going well in the beginning, and now it's quite smooth. And now the people are getting connecting with me, and they are they are watching my journey, and everybody in our team. So that's how they are connecting with us. Then so this is how we are getting um, a personal connection with our and now they have become like our family. So
Mm-hmm.
last yesterday, the lady that took action, she's from Bangladesh, and today the lady that connected with me, she is from Canada. So this is how, and one is from Kuwait. So this is how it's a global business. And now I'm having a pleasure of meeting such a lovely people around me, like Asma. I'm meeting with you for the first time, and for with our brothers also. So this is how we are getting connection. This is the one thing which I am enjoying the most, and this business also helps me to grow personally as well. Technically, I'm not that technical person. I do, though I have like technical degree, but I did not pursue it. I love teaching, so I jumped on that also. But still, this business does not require any prior experience or any technical knowledge as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So this was also the main point that I the day I just started my training, though it is video based, it was easy to learn. And then the way I learned it from the beginning, so, as I did not have any experience, so this way I could be able to do establish my business, and then able to do it accordingly. So this is the I would also give like to give a message to the moms or the parents who are like working or non-working as well. If they don't have any experience, if they don't have any knowledge about the business, and if they are skeptical, how would we do that, how is it possible doing that, we don't have any experience, we don't know what you are doing. So we also get to have these questions continuously, and women are also concerned about it. So I would say tell them that everything, obviously there is a beginning to everything. And no other business cannot establish just like that. You need to put
Mm-hmm.
effort, you need to put in some. There is a startup cost also. They need you once you establish it, then it would be easier for you to to run it, to do it to your way. So this is how this business is helping me to grow personally and obviously professionally. And this is how I'm gaining connections and meeting all lovely people around here.
Well, we love to see that. We love to hear this kind of thing. And what I would just love to add, some people will ask, okay, you are telling that everything you say is that there is no bad side of this business. You always come to tell us that it's a good business. There is no, well, it depends on everyone. It's personal. For me, for example, I will not say bad side, but one thing that I will maybe tell someone who want to get started is to try to um to to create a balance in this business, because once you start seeing those results, it's like you want to all your time, you want to give all your time to it because you are seeing what you are getting, right? And sometimes you kind of like living, maybe if you have kids, family, sometimes you even miss, you don't, I mean, not you miss, but you prefer to be running your business instead of, like, giving more time of your family. So not because it's a bad thing, but you just have to create a balance to that. So that's what I would tell you. For those who can be, sometimes conditional, but you are telling us about every good stuff, but what we don't know what is going on in the background, right? So that's it. And yeah.
Definitely. And this is what it allows, because if somebody would start a business themselves, people usually spend 16 hours. The owner, they open their shop. I mean, here even in Australia, if you go to an offline business, or maybe in Canada, you see they're even open in weekends, because that's where the customers are, right? Because
Mhm.
people are at the weekends. So they will keep their shops open 7 days a week, and maybe for 16, 14 hours. So our business is not like that. So we, as it's good, sister Asma, that you pointed out, we are in complete control of how many hours, from where, and how
Yeah.
we should be doing. It's just more about making time management. I mean, for instance, I'll just give one example. Like when I go by train 30 minutes from the place I live, and I work in Melbourne CBD, I have a tab, I have a mobile. I often try to read things, often maybe would watch a little bit of Masterminds. You can, reply some of the questions regarding the business during that time. So you can basically use, otherwise what would have happened in the 30 minutes, it was just basically scrolling the Facebook and seeing who is posting what is going
Yeah.
on, and this and that. So the point is, we have learned to use those bits and pieces of time more productively, and that's what, as brother Amin pointed out, this is where the world is going. People who are not, who want to start something but are not starting, they're missing out, and they will be left out actually. I think brother Amin is probably busy with some things. Before I wrap it up, we're nearly 30 minutes. I'll go around the clock again, and few final words from each of you. So brother Amin, starting from you, just any final words, and then I'll wrap it up.
Yeah, brother Manuel. Sorry, I'm having a cold, so I'm having a little bit of trouble with
That's
sneezing
fine.
as well. So, yeah, it's transitioning slowly from winter to spring, so the weather
Yep.
is changing a bit. So, thank you so much for to Sister Asma and also Fauzia for attending. And one thing I want to also stress those who are watching us, we are not like flashy CFOs and CEOs and all those big businessmen out there doing big businesses. If you pay close attention, we are just your average mom and dad who want a better life for ourselves and for our children. Some of us want to retire early. Some of us want an additional income so that we can not travel the world and enjoy life a bit. Some of us want to pay our mortgage a bit earlier than usual, get rid of all our loans, whatever the loans that we may have. Some
Many
of us
reasons.
want many reasons. There could be I mean, my reason may not be the same reason as you, but then it, as long as it's a valid reason for you and it is a stronger why for you, there's all the reason that you should start a business. There's nobody there's only a handful of people who became very, very rich by doing a job. Like if you are like a CFO of Google or whoever, yes, you can become a rich person, but not all of us get to become CFOs of multinational companies and earn millions and millions of dollars. But we can be CEOs and CFOs of our own business. It doesn't have to be a multi-million dollar business. You can start with a small investment. Give all what matters is give a start. If you start today, from 2 years from now on, inshallah, God willing, your business would have grown. But if you didn't start today and after 2 years you look back, you say, oh, I'm in the same position as I was in 2 years ago, where as the next guy who was next to me took the step to start their own business, they've even started earning. As Sister Asma mentioned that, you start earning a three-figure income, and then it goes to four-figure income, five-figure, six-figure. It can only grow because the more you delay, more time you are giving up. That means you are delaying the development of your business to a certain degree. One last thing, I think it's very important in our business. This is kind of a dateable business. When I say dateable business, you can establish and run the business at some point in time. If you think, okay, that's it, I want to retire, I want to start traveling the world, it's time for my kids to, you know, take this business forward. You can transfer the business to your children without losing any of the status of the business. So you are not only creating something for yourself, you are creating a legacy for your children as well for the future, right? So um, think about it, and then it's very important that you take your time and make a decision, because this is not a short-term money earning kind of a thing. We don't promise our business owners that they will become so rich in 6 months they can buy their private jet or villa near the waters. We don't promise that. This is a business that you have to put care and commitment and build slowly over a period of time. So it is as if you're running any other business. So this is not a quick rich get rich scheme, right? So with that
Yeah.
in mind, thank you, Brother Mainul, and Sister Asma as well, and Sister Fauzia for your valuable time as a guest today. So glad to have you here. I'll hand it over to Brother Mainul. Are we gonna close the session now, or
Yeah,
how
I'll
we
just go around also a little bit last sentence from Sister Asma and Sister Fauziya. Please, over to you, Sister Asma.
So, like you said, this is not a get rich quick scheme, and everyone has their own journey. The journey is unique, the journey is enjoyable. You will learn stuff, you will learn to discover yourself. There is so many things around it. And honestly, the earning potential is also high. Yeah. So, just check it out, because the fact that many people are procrastinating, people want a better life. I've been blessed to be able to speak with many people since I started this business all over the world. And when you discuss with some people, their financial situation is so bad, is so bad, and they want change, but some of them are still procrastinating, right? Though yes, money cannot do everything, but money is good. Let's be sincere, right? Even in no matter the religion, right? No one want to be no one want to be poor. Money is good, right? I don't see any religion that will discourage you to not find money to not search for money in a good way. As long as it's in a legit way, if you can get more money, get it. Get it, because money can help you solve a lot of problems. So if you are out there looking at listening to what we are saying, you want more information, feel free to reach out, ask your question. When we ask you to please watch a webinar, watch that webinar. When we tell you the procedure, follow the procedure. That's how you will get more informed. That's why you will be able to clear all your doubts and get started. So thank you, everyone. I will let Sister Fauzia go ahead.
Sure. You have very nice. Everybody has very nicely concluded this, but I would just say, if you want to make change, good change in your life, if you want to do some good in others' life as well, just go for this business and explore it, and you will definitely enjoy it. Thank you.
Definitely. Thank you very much for Brother Amin, your time, Sister Asma, and Sister Fauzia, definitely. So let me quickly wrap it up. Obviously, if you have been struggling and you've been always looking for an extra hustle to that is flexible, where you can control the time, you are in full control of the business, while you will still have at the end of the day business, because to be in control and do it in your own terms, that's going to be difficult, because in our platform we put everything together. It's a halal of legit business as well. It's globally registered. You will have a contract at each step. You will be able to take a yes or no decision. So the first yes decision that you have to make, that whether you want that change or not. If that, then you have to follow through a procedure. Everything in life has a procedure. You're not going to be able to start a business with 5 minutes of information and boom, then a lot of money starts to flow into your life and all your problems solved. No, then if you have taken the decision of yes, I start a business, then be ready to take the information, and the information is free. We invite you for our weekly free webinar that takes place at 5 p.m. PST, 8 p.m. EST on Tuesdays and Thursdays, which is Wednesday here in Australia and Friday 11 a.m. AST. Watch that webinar. You can watch multiple episodes either live or replay during your own time. And then if you proceed, there is a fee, $149, but that comes again. If you, as I said, then you take a yes decision that I'll proceed, then there is a $149 fee that comes with 30-day refund policy that gives you access to our main Facebook group. You'd be able to see thousands of results, meet a lot of people from all over the world. You'll be sent now a whole series of video about the entire business model, how it works, how what you have to do. And then within the 30 days after knowing everything, if you think this is for you, you proceed, you take the yes decision again, then you have a contract, you have a complete understanding. And that is very standard procedure to do anything in this world, whether it's a job, whether it's a business. In our case, it also starts with a contract. If you're working, you potentially have a contract. So that's the thing. So you will be able to take the decision by understanding what you are getting into. If you take the no decision, again, we'll be refunding your $149, okay, within the 30-day period. So there is nothing, to lose, everything to gain. So yeah, if you're interested, just reach out to us after this session. There will be a link in our pages. Reach out to us. We also have our messenger or WhatsApp. Just reach out to us there, and then we'll take it forward from there on. So that's it from our side. Wherever you are, stay safe, stay blessed, and see you in the next episode. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. Bye, everyone.
Bye.